Hey everybody, this is an episode of Who Am I with Mike Martin. I'm Mike Martin, and I really appreciate you signing on today, folks. Um, Today, we are going to talk about why I think people who say that crypto and gold standard is any more valuable than fiat currency are kind of making their own argument that their currency isn't valid. So, the argument for the dollar is that it's only valid because we believe it has value. Okay. And the government overinflates it, and scarcity, and there's no scarcity in it, right? The good thing about gold and crypto, there's a lot of scarcity, right? There's a limited supply, but dollars only have value because we give them value, right? Gold only has value because we give it value. You can't eat gold, right? It doesn't keep you warm. There are some industrial uses, right? But beyond that, why? Why does it matter? I mean, I have a gold necklace, right? But why? Why does it matter? Right? Blockchain. Okay, I don't know what it means. It doesn't matter to me. It means nothing, right? It's just a thing on the internet. It's ones and zeros, right? Makes no sense. Why that has any more value than a paper currency, or we don't even see paper currency anymore, right? We just see our checks, which don't even paper checks anymore. It just goes into your bank account from your establishment that you work at. So why? And you can comment below. Does gold and blockchain somehow matter more than paper currency or digital currency that I get from my bank? Because that's very similar to Bitcoin, right? That's ones and zeros too, because it's never in the form of fiat currency or the way most paper money is nowadays, right? So is it just because the government can make infinite amounts of it, and is it your little uh, blockchain thing is more valid than the U.S. government, which has been around for almost 300 years? I don't know. It's confusing. And why does money even matter at all? Why do we need money to motivate us to do good things? I mean, do anything. Why can't you just do things because you want to do them? Why do you have to think about it? Like today, I have a couple chores I'm going to do, but I'm not getting paid for them. And they don't necessarily need to get done. But I feel that you do things because you want to do them. Not you have to do them, but you want to do them. And if you're doing something because you have to do it, find a reason why you want to do it. And then you'll actually do it. Like, at my job, there's this one task that nobody wants to do. It's hard, right? And it takes longer to do. But I found a way to make it faster and easier to do, and it's by making it more fun to do, right? And there's something to be said about gamification of things to make them more fun, and by making them more fun, people are more willing to do them, and that willingness makes you better at doing them. So maybe that's my biggest takeaway with the fiat currency versus the gold or Bitcoin, is that it matters more to those people who argue for it because they believe in it more. And paper currency, or I guess the digital paper currency that we have now that I transact in, matters more to me because I believe in it more. So maybe we're both right. Actually, we are both right at different times in history, right? What's crazy about opinions is depending on what time in history you are, you might be right or wrong. There's very few opinions that are eternal. That's really cool to think about. Very few things that people. Is there anything that people across all time, history, cultures that we know about agreed on? And I know people believe one culture or one set of values is more valid than the others, and they're probably right. I'm not gonna say I know which one's right or which one's wrong, right? Obviously, I can't even figure out, the thing I started about, which one's better, fiat currency or crypto versus gold. I don't know. I know what I believe and I know what I feel, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that have a valid argument the other way. That's okay. Another thing I know is that it can't ruin my day to day if I don't understand this or don't know which is right or wrong, right? It's okay, it doesn't matter. You might be like, hey, Mike, that's true. Like, why would you let something stupid like that ruin your day? Well, people do that all the time, right? People let the president ruin their day. Does the president affect you on a daily basis? And I'm any president. I'm not political at all. I don't care. I help people vote, though. I do believe in helping people vote, and I do vote every 4 years, but every two years, actually. But I don't care if you vote opposite of me, and we're not going to talk about how I vote, but I think whoever the president is, we should try to support that person, regardless if he's a Republican or Democrat, to the best of our ability as U.S. citizens. But that being said, the president has very little effect on your day-to-day life most of the time. Yeah, there are things that suck that they do, just like anything that sucks that other people do. But to let someone that's, like, in most cases very far from you, both physically, emotionally, spiritually, in all kind of ways, affect you that much is crazy. I mean, especially when you live in America. I mean, it's pretty chill. Pretty chill place, right? When you get right down to it. Perfect? No, a lot of fucked up things. But, it's okay, right? So I guess my point is don't let things that are outside of my control affect me, right? Because there was a couple of years ago when I really would let politics eat me up and I'd get upset about it. I had a friend who was like, Mike, it affects you so little, man. You can believe what you believe, but don't let it ruin your day, right? And I was like, that's a good point. Okay. So that's another thing I think is a part of me. So I believe in paper currency, and actually the digital form of paper currency. That's what I transact in most: credit cards, stocks, my checks go in there, and debit cards. That thing, I very seldom have paper currency, but that kind of form of currency, that medium of exchange, because that's what I grew up with. And I believe that everyone has the right to their own political views, and that you should not allow your political views to hurt your relationships with others. So those two things about who I am. This is just the first day. Well, I think that's enough for today. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope somebody got something out of this video. I'm going to try to do this semi-regularly, make a video, post it, and see how it goes. So I hope you have a great day, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you on the flippity flop, friend.